forth. We're gonna need that at the end because if I spiral this thing like a million times, eventually it has to get back to the track. So I'm gonna have to like go over a couple of pieces of track in order to get back down here and connect. I'm gonna have to put it above ground a little bit too so that we can have some stuff in the middle here. So, you know, people have a reason to come to the park besides to watch their life slowly go by. Put it right about there. Turn off track support so that my frame rate doesn't want to shoot me in the mouth. Bring that down to 2 miles an hour. Want to make this as long as possible. And intentionally made a little underground area too. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm kind of curious though how long people will spend underground. Okay, so now I need to start getting this as close as humanly possible. You just barely want it to almost touch right about there. Now we're getting closer. You can damn near fit a slice of paper in between these two tracks. This is gonna be 3 full revolutions, so we're gonna have to test this and just kind of see where we lie at the moment. So let me go ahead and connect this monstrosity. In May 1 of year 1, it's time to find out what happens when people get on this ride and how long it takes. I'm pretty sure it can get completed from here. I've got the original movement here at 2 miles an hour as well. So the entirety of the coaster goes 2 miles. This is on fast speed. This is how fast it goes at normal speed forever. It's, what is it, June 6th? All right, here we go. Imagine this is your life for probably, I don't know, if you're a teenager, you'll probably be an adult by the time you get off. If you're a child, you'll probably be a teenager, and if you're an adult, you'll probably will have killed yourself before the ride is over. We're in the middle of August, and this thing has only made it around the very first turn. We're currently underground, but the camera just shot up into space. What the hell did I do? I don't know where I am now. I'm in the stratosphere. Whoa, there we go. So we still haven't completed even 1 full revolution, and we're currently in March of the next year. Hey, March 17th. Now it's time to do it all over again. Well, this is continuing to go on. We're going to have to start building up the park here. Festive first aid, this is called, for when you want to feel good that you're going into cardiac arrest. It'd be kind of ironic if someone was diabetic and they were going into shock and they got brought into this first aid building. That's right, everyone. Tried the brand new gulpy flavor bubbling meth. I just noticed that these toilets are completely co-ed. Like, men and women, it doesn't matter. Just walk in both sides like it's no big deal. I mean, that's fine. All right, June of year 2. And we're finally making it around. You have to go through this bend and then under the ground, and then it will finally be on the 3rd lap. I kind of misclicked when I put down this Western food area, and the fencing is right in the middle of the pathway. This is something where I would be on my cell phone and I would bust my freaking knee right on this post. I'm gonna put like some bins here so that people break their shins on these instead of the wood post. I'm gonna just knock my bin over, you son of a bruh. Okay, it's taken roughly a year and a half, but we're finally on the last lap. Okay, so the entirety of the real life duration of the ride is 11,720 seconds. I think that comes out to like 3.2 hours or something. I don't even know. It's like 3 something hours. So I think the way the game time works is 1 month is 12 real life minutes. And there's 8 months in a year. So that comes out to 16 point something months. So it's right about 2 years to complete this amount of track. And if you look, because everything's like, I think the generic measurement is kilometers, but they just happen to give us miles per hour. The track traversal amount and the duration is almost exact because it says 2 miles an hour, but I think what's really happening is we're ending up right at about 1 meter a second. 1 meter per second is like 2.2 miles an hour, so that's where you're getting it from. Thus, if we can create the longest track possible at the slowest speed, once we find out its length, we'll know exactly how long it takes to get from one end to the other. Only issue is I would have to leave my computer running for like a day straight to complete it. Oh, whatever. For Valhalla. All right, so this needs to go. Now we can continue onward. Again, we want this as close as possible each time without it actually overlapping. This wasn't exactly my intent, but I'm slowly sawing this mountain in half because all the tracks are sitting right next to one another. I'm starting to get to a point now where it's starting to affect the frame rate. I'm somewhat curious to know if there's an amount of tracks that the game won't let you go beyond. Because I don't know, I feel like eventually we're going to reach some sort of cap. Coming up to pass number 9 right now. I can only imagine these little children are like, yeah, I can't wait to ride the roller coaster. And their parents are like, God, please no. This lady's like, hey, Stella, did you get everything on your bucket list done? Because we're never going back after this. I like how I hired a janitor, and despite them being around, people are still kicking my friggin' trash cans over and letting all their used sludge and condoms spill out onto the ground. So... this is the fastest speed setting. It has been 10 in-game years so far. It has been 4 real hours about right now that I've had the game just playing in the background. We just got past the turn, so now there's 3 more full revolutions that this thing has to go on. Which means that if I want to get higher in years, there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to let this thing go by itself. But I have figured out a way to find out how long it would take, because it goes a meter a second. The cost of the track is $11 per 10 meters. It's always the same. So if I find out how much the thing costs, minus the cost that it takes to build, you know, the entrance and stuff like that, or the main platform, then we'll know how many meters in total this thing is. Right now, it's already destroying the game. My frame rate right now with this thing is 12. Oh, Jesus, the current blueprint is at $671,000.